a side view.
Yeah.
This is a classical picture of what disease. You know, you have seen in this, you have seen a lot of women or men also walking like this, old people. What is that? Yeah, you're right. Huh? Kyphosis, yes. What is the disease which makes us kyphotic? Okay, you never told us anything about this history. How did she become kyphotic? This is a classical thing in your chapter in your book. This entire chapter in your MBA exam is a short note on this disease. What is this? Huh?
Gibbous.
Yeah. So what is the, how does it happen? History.
Well, with age,
I mean, what would there be the history that she has become kyphotic? That is one history. But what else? What happens when osteoporosis happens and they become like this? Why do they become like this? Bent and unable to become straight. Why? What are those called? What is happening in the vertebrae?
He's decreasing on calcium.
Yeah, in the vertebrae what will happen? When grossly, not microscopically. Why should there be widening of this? It's a bone.
Increasing the size of the vertebrae.
But that is microscopic. What is grossly seen? I mean, this is grossly seen as an effect. But what has made this? The person is bent down. And the person comes into pain. A lot of pain. Intermittently. Severe pain. What is that pain giving? This fracture, compression fracture of the vertebra, wedge fracture. When the vertebra fractures, it becomes like this, compression fracture, triangular vertebra. If you take up the X-ray here, you see the vertebra is triangular and fractured. See, beautiful X-ray will be here. Not sure if you have seen that. Yeah, you haven't taken X-ray. So you should have taken X-ray here to show that vertebral fracture will be. That is the hallmark of osteoporosis. You know what is happening in osteoporosis? So if you thought we were discussing stroke here, you might find that you are discussing osteoporosis. Because that is equally a problem with the state. Although the stroke currently is a huge problem for us, a current problem. And even this has damaged her life. How old is she? 70.
Yes, sir.
So only at the age of 70 she has become like this. And when did this happen? This fractures, multiple fractures, one by one. Just imagine the pain she has suffered to reach this stage. It must have happened over the last 5 years. One by one, whatever is getting fractured. And she is having pain episodes, then recovering, and somehow carrying on with her life. Till her brain cells have become occluded. Everyone seems to have. Okay, let's go on. Good, so you captured a lot of data, but we could have driven you to get the X-ray of that. Yeah, what is, I hope the name is not different. Alright, so you got some echo done. What is it necessary? Yeah. Was this echo necessary? Why did you get this echo done? Did she have any cardiac problems?
No history.
So on presentation, on presentation, so the BP was high, so maybe just.
BP was high.
Initially 150 by 80.
150 or 80 is hardly a VC 230 was 130. 150 or 80 is a very good BP. Although in a stroke patient, what would you expect?
Well, if she has endemic AFib, so we can have the cause can be an emboli that can be present.
Yeah.
So
Maybe you are looking for a cardiac source of an emboli.
Yes.
That's one way to say, okay, that's why I got it done. What we would have a cardiac source. So what would you see in the heart if you got the emboli?
Atrial fibrillation would cause the pooling of blood in the right atrium, resulting in decreased flow, eventually causing.
Basically, yes, there will be less flow of blood in the heart in certain areas if she had a ventricular aneurysm. Very, very common finding, which is nothing but a disc and defect. intervertebral septum. Now why? Because the heart should contract like this. But when the one intervertebral septum is damaged by the occlusion of LAD, that's why it is applied. So this will not happen. It will not go in when the systole is happening. So what will happen? This will come in, this will go out. So this is a dyskinetic setting. So during systole, instead of coming in, it will go out. So that is also known as a ventricular aneurysm. So what happens is that area, because dyskinetic is not moving properly, there can be a thrombus. So the common side of LV thrombus is in a dyskinetic segment. So you can see a thrombus there in the left ventricle, or you can see a thrombus in the left atrium, right? When the left atrial outflow obstruction is there, means the left atrium is not emptying properly. So again there is sluggish circulation there. So what is the commonest cause of left atrial outflow obstruction? Which you have studied in textbooks?
Atrial fibrillation.
Well, atrial fibrillation is just that the left atrium is not emptying properly because there is no atrial contraction.
Stenosis of
Yes, of
the mitral stenosis.
yes. That is the outflow of the left atrium, mitral valve, isn't it? So there is a stenosis, nothing will go out. So in mitral stenosis, they are more likely to have LA clots. So how will the LA clot travel to the brain? You go into the left ventricle, then you go into the aorta, from the aorta you go to the carotids, and then you go to the brain. So where else can you look for thrombus in this lady? You can look at the carotids. There also you might find some thrombus. So your heart inquiry has to be extended to the carotids, which we have not done because we don't have the ultrasound review. Alright, so what else? Next show us. What is ECG X-ray? So left ventricular hypertrophy, you would have expected with a patient who is having long-term hypertension. Did she have hypertension history?
No, sir.
No history of hypertension. So see, without hypertension, it can also happen. So does she look like she can have atherosclerosis? Does she have a visceral fat?
Yes.
You didn't capture a visceral fat. You have clinical image. So one of the important things in terms which is missing here is a clinical image of general examination. Although he did capture one genuine finding, which is the kyphosis, which could have been done better, like making a stand and seeing the entire lateral view of the patient. Then you could have seen the gibbers and everything more properly, which we saw yesterday that you were walking. So that picture should have come, including her hands and legs and the spine, the trunk, and if you took that lateral view, you would see a lot of visceral fat, which we saw yesterday in the same way. And of course, the anterior view of the posterior view, for whatever is worth, to tell you the muscle mass. So, visceral fat with less muscle mass. That is the trigger for what? I mean, how does it cause stroke? How does it cause vascular dysfunction like this? This was a macrovascular dysfunction. Means whatever happened, we can see it with our own eyes. I mean, with our naked eyes and the vessels, we can see those vessels. But it could be microvascular dysfunction, which you are seeing in all the other patients with the same complex there. Many of them are microvascular dysfunction. But the process, the mechanism is the same. So what is the mechanism? How do those visceral fat go and attack the endothelium? So all those visceral fat are active cells like lymphocytes, they are adipocytes. So those adipocytes secrete cytokines which we call as adipokines. Same thing actually. Just like lymphocytes secrete cytokines, these secrete adipokines. And those adipokines are supposed to go and destroy the endothelium. And long-term destruction of endothelium produces this, which you are seeing. That's one of the hypotheses for this patient. Was she exposed to any other endothelial injury causing agent? Smoke?
No.
Nothing like that. Okay. Let's move ahead. So, yeah. So what do you see here? What is it? What part of the brain do you see? Can you identify some of the structures of the brain? You have the cursor with you. Point. Who can identify?
This seems to be the occipital region.
Seems to be?
The
Which one?
Like on the back.
Where is the occipital? Which is the occipital?
On the back side.
Yeah, this is the occipital. Good.
And we have the temporal region.
Huh?
Wait, sorry.
Ventricles.
Yeah, put it in the brain. Why are you taking it out of the brain? That's it. Inside. Yeah, so what is this lobe?
The right.
Huh?
Parietal.
What?
The parietal. Temporal.
Parietal. Yeah, possible. Parietal will be higher up. This is slightly lower down. And temporal is one of the areas. There. Okay. What else? What else can you see there? What is in the center? Yeah.
Corpus.
Yeah. What are those?
The corpus callosum.
Okay, so is the corpus callosum, which is supposed to be joining both the halves of the brain. Yeah, where is it? Corpus callosum. Where?
The middle parts with the middle.
No.
Middle to.
No. Can anybody? Any intern? Quickly. See, that gray matter joining both the brains is the corpus callosum anteriorly. Now, see, do you think it is there? Yes. So, what do we have here? So now we have gone slightly below, quite below. You see, the corpus callosum is not visible here. Much more below, and you can see some part of the brainstem here. What part? And you can see the posterior horn is now surrounded by the cortex, the brain cortex. The triangular posterior horn behind, two triangles on both sides, surrounded by brain cortex. And what is that? That is part of the inferior colliculum. Yeah, just above the pons it is, very near to the pons. And you can see the, what is that black area? It's not part of the ventricles. What is the bigger part of? This is the part of the fourth ventricle. No, not that black area. That's the posterior horn of the lateral ventricles. And the gap in between. Yes, that is the fourth ventricle. And this area is also known as the quadrigeminal cistern. Because if you see the fourth ventricle is like a triangle area from the lateral side, we don't have a sagittal view here, isn't it? Yeah, in fact, if you could have done a rat spa, we would have seen that better. The rat spa link if you saw, then we could have shown you all the images of the brain for this particular area. Now, if you take a sagittal view, you see the fourth ventricle is like this, triangular. Now, when it goes above, there it goes into this kind of a cistern, quadrigeminal cistern it is called. Now, here what you notice here, and because of that, further to the right, lateral, down. That one, that's a tongue-like position. So that side and that side both. So what is that part of, which part of the brain do you think it will be? Yes, that's the temporal lobe. It's the anterior part of the temporal lobe, which is jutting in. And the other one is, the other projection is the frontal lobe. So what is that cortex in between the frontal lobe and temporal lobe, which is buried in between the two cortex? What is the cortex part? Which is not a part of the neocortex. The neocortex is the one which is temporal and frontal, which is burying the old cortex, which just goes in, which has gone in. See, what is that cortex? Show us that. Put the cursor on that cortex. Yes. Show us completely. From the frontal to the temporal. No, from the frontal
Left.
to the temporal. The surface of that cortex. Yes, the surface. Go to that side. Left side. More. No.
Left.
Yeah, because the frontal will end there. The frontal ends where the tongue-like position is jutting out. So then, come down. Yeah, the frontal ends here. Now that cortex starts. Go down slightly. Show us the cortex. Yeah, this is the cortex. What is it called? Yes, this is the insular cortex. Isn't it? This gets buried. What is the importance of this? Anyway, The thing is probably the blood supply. So as you can see, behind this temporal lobe has gotten some blood supply that is seen to be edematous. I won't say they're necrotic actually. They're all edema, features of edema. What this hyperintensive says is that the cells are damaged. The neurons are damaged, and grossly we call them edematous. There's a lot of cellular swelling. So that swelling, that water is being reflected in this hyperintense manner. Now, okay, let's go to the next section. So what blood supply is this territory? We'll have to see a little bit of see? Most of the blood supply is here. And you see, even the insular cortex seems to be a bit damaged. If you look at the DWI, that's a diffusion weighted imaging. So all these weights are different. In T1 we have a different weight, diffusion weight we have a different weight, T2 we have a different weight. So what are these weights? They are nothing but the magnetic force that we apply. So depending on how much magnetization is required or applied to the body. So depending on that, the image will be different. So it is, you can think of it just like lighting up. So when you want to take, when he is taking the camera and he is capturing your film, the light matters. So that this is like the changing the light, changing how much light you will see. So this is one kind of lighting which is giving us this kind of image, where the dead tissue or the injured tissue is becoming hyper intense so much, so easy to spot. So in the early stages, if you don't find it like that in the other lighting systems, you will find it definitely in this. The early stage involved, you will definitely find it illuminated in this diffusion weighting. So it's definitely a good amount of damage which has happened in the occipitotemporal lobe. Now who's supplying this? How is the blood supply coming here? We would like to see has been sufficiently compromised to make that area so much hyperintense. So this is a macrovascular damage, macrovascular occlusion. You can see it with the naked eyes. If you see, what is that? The exact thing which is happening to her, which is causing this. What is happening? As he has already told us, what is happening. From that clinical history, we have to deceive and findings. We have to deduce what exactly. At least we have to give that a name. Her problem, a neurological problem. What is the name for a neurological problem? What kind of aphasia is it? Is it a motor aphasia or is it a sensory aphasia? Sensory aphasia. So how is this related to sensory aphasia? It seems to be that because of this only she is having sensory aphasia. So how is this supposed to be capturing the sensory data? Like when I am talking and you are making sense of what I am saying, it's going there somewhere. So what is that area?
Wernicke's.
Wernicke's area. An intern called Wernicke. What did he do? There was no MRI CT at that time. So he got hold of one such lady and cut him up. Cut her up after she died. And then he discovered her. That's why he is famous. That has become his area. So let us look at what is Wernicke's area, how does it look like. Can we have a look at can you